Calcium channel blockers, for example, verapamil, diltiazem, inhibit the uptake of calcium from the extracellular space into the cell membranes of the myocardial cells and the vascular smooth muscles. This causes the vasodilatation of the coronary arteries and all other peripheral vascular system. Calcium channel blockers are contraindicated in patients who are having accessory pathways such as WPW syndrome, because this can slow down the conduction through the AV node and may increase the conduction through the accessory tract. Calcium channel blockers also have negative inotropic effects, so these are contraindicated in patients of left ventricular dysfunction. If they are administered to patients who are already on beta blockers, then it may cause additive effect, causing second or third degree heart blocks. Verapamil is used in the treatment of narrow complex tachycardia, that are the supraventricular tachycardias, in whom vagal maneuver and adenosine therapy has been failed. It is also used to control ventricular rate in patients of atrial flutter and atrial fibrillation. Verapamil slows the conduction and increases the refractoriness of the AV node and is useful in treatment of the uh, uh, atrial tachydysrhythmias and reentrant tachycardia. Diltiazem has similar mechanism of action and clinical indication like verapamil, but it has less inotropic effect and less peripheral vasodilating effect as compared to verapamil. The degree of AV node inhibition is similar for both the drugs. Verapamil can prolong the PR interval and it is not useful for the treatment of dysrhythmias that are originating below the AV node. The dose of verapamil is 2.5 to 5 mg IV over 2 minutes, and this can be given maximum up till a dose of 0.15 mg per kg. The hemodynamic effect peak in 5 minutes and it lasts up to 20 to 30 minutes. The dose of diltiazem is 0.25 mg per kg IV over 2 minutes. This can be repeated if needed. Successful treatment can be followed by a maintenance infusion at 5 to 15 mg per hour.